Tips and trick number 4, how to harvest things out of the internet. As educators, this is something that we need to do on a fairly common basis, as long as we make sure that we cite it and get permission in the correct way so that we're not breaking any copyright or fair use laws. But once we've made sure that we need to do that, or once we've made sure that we actually do that rather, we need to have the ability with our iPad to harvest those things. So let's just take a dive into Safari here. And here I am on our Google Education Summit website. If I want to do something like take or harvest this image, this banner out of the top, which is just a JPEG image, all I have to do is take a wild guess, press and hold, and you are given a whole set of options. Again, I can either open that in images, or I can open this in a brand new web browser tab. I can add it to my reading list. I can save the image. If I save it, that means that it's going to save it to my camera roll again, or I can just copy it to my clipboard, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Once you copy it to your clipboard, you can treat it just like text that has been copied, and you can take it to virtually any other app on your iPad and paste it in there. The only problem is, watch this, there are certain apps that may not accept or allow you to paste images into them. Notes is one example. I can certainly click here and paste it, but the problem is, instead of pasting the image itself, it just pasted the URL or the web address right here. If you're in an app that will let you paste in images, it will paste the image in there. There are also one other set of things that you need to think about or understand. Not all images on the websites are actual images. Sometimes they're flash objects like this one right here, and no matter how much I press and hold, it's going to do absolutely nothing for me. Or down here, if I press and hold, notice it says open an app store or copy this. This is a little bit different because it simply functions differently. This functions as a hyperlink, basically saying, I'll take you to the app store, or you can copy this link to this image. So even though they appear as images sometimes, they may not act that way. The last thing though is that you can copy most text unless it's embedded in Flash or as a PDF someplace. You can copy most text the same way that you could when we were talking about copying text from a note. Just press and hold, then you get those little handlebars again, and you can grab a hold of them, open them up, and you can certainly copy that and paste it someplace else. That's the simple end to tip and trick number 4.